Yo, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to transform this stamped concrete into this stamped concrete and color bricks red. And obviously, there's a process, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. What up, boys? New morning. Man, I'm tired. We're going back to color and seal this stuff. First thing we got to do is power wash it off, of course. Get all that bubblegum release off. If you don't do that, your permateak could possibly flake off. So make sure you spray off your bubble gum. I see some guys not do that. On the permateak it says do not put over sealed concrete and make sure you power wash all the bubble gum off. So if it says that on the directions, I understand you could probably get away if not. But who wants to get away? I want to make my stuff as good as I can. You feeling me? I'm not gonna lie though, you guys are probably, man, I gotta go to Casey's and get something to eat. I'm starving. A little gas station we got here in the Midwest. But yeah, you guys are probably going to bust a nut when you see this after it's sealed. I'm not even lying. It's probably going to be one of the sickest sidewalks on all of YouTube. And I mean, I may be biased, but I'm just being real. All right, just got to Casey's. I got to get some gloves and some breakfast pizza. I'm starving. I'll probably take a bite in the store. I'm that hungry. Whew. Breakfast pizza or biscuits and gravy? That's all right. I'll just get one of these biscuits and gravies. Okay, so it's just a biscuit with a little sausage gravy on top. Fire. All right, guys, we're just pulling up on the job. Let me show you. Oh, he did caution tape it off. Good. I left him that caution tape. All right, guys, time to get to work. Work truck, work truck. Morning, Dad. Oh, gotta put it in park there, Bobby. What did you get to eat from the gas station?
Huh?
What did you get to eat?
Donut.
A donut? Yeah, I got gloves. I got biscuits and gravy. A lot of people don't know what biscuits and gravy is. So, Dad, what are we doing today?
Well, we showed up job this morning. We got to take and strip the forms, and then we got bubble gum release on the sidewalk. We got to wash that off. Then we'll take a leaf blower and blow the water off, get it good and dry. Then we'll put coloring on it and then we'll sealer.
Here's what it looks like, fellas. Ooh wee! That does look sharp. Man, I'll tell you what. All right, man, oh man. I think we're on to something here, Dad. Let's see what that step turned out like. It was so hard to get that form liner off. I think it turned out good. Exactly what he wanted. Shoo! Yes, sir. I'm very happy with that. Oh, I'm just gonna break it right here.
He went all out, didn't he?
I gave him the caution tape when I left.
Okay.
So, I told him just put it up so nobody walks on it.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to walk on it because you'll get it muddy and you will never, ever get those footprints off. Like, even if you have a power washer, they still won't come out. But if you guys remember Casey right here, well, the homeless guy we helped out on Thanksgiving, I got some kind of bad news about him. Casey was the one that was late coming back from the gas.
Yeah, he had an idea.
He could tell he had I told him at the end of the day, I said, look, dude, if this was the springtime, I would hire you full time for sure. He said, man, that means a lot to me. He said, I wish it was right now, though. Yeah. I just want you guys to know I work really hard on these videos. They're not easy. They are a lot of fun, and I do appreciate you guys. My videos, I'm going to tell a good story, teach you, entertain you, and inspire you all at the same time. All right, guys, we just pulled all the forms, as you see. Their mulch is going to come up to right here, so all that'll be kind of hidden. I had a couple spots on here. I mean, this looks like natural rock, but you don't want to leave these little seams because these seams kind of look tacky if you ask me. So I just kind of take a hammer, dust off the seams a little bit, make sure you don't have any seams. I mean, how can I not inspire you? I used to be a piece of shit dope fiend addict. Now I'm crushing it on YouTube and my concrete business. I was just like Casey, the hopeless addict, picking needles up out of creek bed. Next step is to power wash it. Looks beautiful. Hunter just got back. So far, what do you think before it's colored?
I can't wait to see the finished product. Yeah. It looks great.
Hey, you heard it. Customers thrilled. That's exactly what you want in this business. That'll get you more referrals. Let me tell you a little trick. There's an app called Nextdoor. if he's on it, I'm gonna ask him to leave a review and a picture. And if a customer does that, it makes your whole business on Nextdoor, because you're not allowed to post stuff like that on Nextdoor. But if a customer posts it, everybody because I used to advertise on there, so everybody I've done work for will comment too, and it'll be over, like I'll have like 10 jobs from it, or at least 10 calls, and they're all good calls too, because Nextdoor is where the money's at, I'm telling you. This is expansion. This is something you want to clean off the top of. It's like a must. Look at this. It's so easy to do. A lot of guys don't get it right, but that's something you want to do. This can be trimmed down too. I mean, it doesn't have to stick up like that. Matter of fact, it shouldn't, but I don't like to let water get down in my stuff. There, my dad got that started up. Yeah. Look at that. Look how much cleaner that looks, guys. Come on now. Come on now. You gotta do a good job on this stuff. This stuff's green. You don't want to get it too close.
Now we're going to power wash this, get the bubble gum release off.
Look how good that looks. Wait till we permatique it. The power washer uses a lot less water. You won't get nearly as muddy. But we're not going to walk in the back. That's where all the water's going. So what I meant by the concrete's green, you see it's got like a green color to it right now. That means it's very, very fragile. Fragile! And you definitely don't want to make it a muddy mess, because you're going to be walking all around it. The next step is to blow dry it. It doesn't have to be all the way dry to permatique it. All right, guys, now since it's pretty much dry, it's time to go ahead and get the color mixed up. This right here is called permatique. I know a lot of guys on shorts didn't know what it is. This is like the new thing on Stamped. The powder release and all that stuff, that's old school. This is a new school. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it today. You get it opened up. This is charcoal. Golly. My goodness. All right, so it comes with this scooper. So if you fill this up one time for 1 gallon, we don't need that much, so I'm gonna fill it up halfway, and I'm gonna use a ½ gallon of water. This is 1 gallon, so they give you a bucket to put it in. All right, like I said, half a scoop. This is deep charcoal. This is what we're gonna do the middle with. Be a little generous on it though. Half a scoop, ½ gallon of water. So fill this up halfway. Alright, then you gotta stir the heck out of it. You always gotta keep it stirred up. Then you're ready to put it on once it's dry. It can be a little bit wet when you put it on, to be honest with you. We like to do 2 coats of charcoal, 2 coats of red, and a heavy, we do the grout lines too. Slate gray, stone gray, this gray. So we got 3 colors to do. All right, guys, I also got a color called brick red. So we want to do the same thing with that. Again, you want to be pretty generous. I'm probably gonna have my dad just start on this brick, to be honest with you. The color's ready. Like I said, this stuff I want to stay pretty thick. When I first started my channel, I was in a huge slump. But here's the key, if it wasn't for you guys, I never would have got out of that slump. See how I'm not really brushing it on, guys? I'm just putting it on kind of generously and letting it go where it wants to go. It'll do what it needs to do. You just need to get enough on it. It's getting there.
Yeah.
You've never probably seen this before. This
It's always interested me that.
Yeah, this is a new way they do it. You've probably never seen the regular way to do stamped concrete either, huh?
You know, I think when they did the one out back, they
yeah.
did it with powder.
Powder, yeah. That's the old school way. It's all right, but I'll tell you what, it's a lot harder. This gives you a little extra time to do stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I like this better. I think it gives it a better look.
Yeah, I'm gonna like that gray in the middle there.
Yeah, and then we'll have three, actually three colors on it.
Oh, the mortar.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go out back, but if you guys need something, you just gotta holler.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. All right, this is what it's looking like so far. We got a long ways to go. So I had to get my dad's help to color the middle. This about crushed his back, his 70-year-old back. When he stood up after doing this, he couldn't even damn move. But really, there ain't nobody else on YouTube showing you how to do this, man. So please hit the like button and watch to the end, because this is like getting nuts, guys. Here's what it's going to look like, guys. Man, that's sharp with 3 different colors. Sharp. A little bit more on that one side. Yeah, ain't nobody really showing you how to do this, putting 3 different colors on it. This is a sick sidewalk, and I'm very, very, very proud of it. So all you haters that are going to try to make fun of me or say something in the comment section, y'all can eat it. You all can drink some Permatique for all I care. I always say this, I see the haters in the comment section, but never at the bank. That's what we're looking like right there. I got the first little part done. I got to turn you off. I can't have the hours worth of footage, but I'll show you what it looks like when we get done. I'll tell you how I do this, guys. See how it gets in the pores? Some weird stuff. It's called Easy-Teak, Permatique. A lot of guys still don't even know about it. But you do now after you watch this video. Guys, I'm a real big fan of this stuff, and you can order it straight from Decocrete. Just call them up and tell them Grub Mud sent you. They'll send it right to your house and everything. But what I wanted to say is what I like about this stuff so much is you have all the extra time in the world to do this. If I would have tried to do this all in one pour with all these colors with color hardener or something and powdered release, my goodness, I'd have needed 13 Mexicans and Rick Thomas out there. Probably Ryan from Victory too. My goodness, that would have been tough as hell with all those damn colors. You would have had to really pour it in probably 2 pours. At least you would have had to stencil the outside. You could have done it in 1 pour, but a lot of guys don't know how. But I do. But I know how to do it in 1 pour like this a lot easier when it could just be me, my 70-year-old dad, and a couple homeless guys, and Matt. If you read the description of my channel, man, I hit it right on. We think outside the box. We do stuff outside the box, and if that's the type of stuff you like, then subscribe to the channel. If not, then kick rocks. I'm just kidding. No, you're more than welcome to watch. You see the customer up there painting it a little bit too. It's because I covered it with blankets. I didn't show it on video. I covered it with blankets because it got so cold. I came back and it was all blotchy, so we just had to redo it all. I would never. He wanted me to go ahead and seal it, but I'm like, nah, I want to get it right, and that's exactly what we did. And this thing, to be honest with you, it turned out so freaking amazing. I'm about to show you what it looks like when it gets sealed here. But that's the whole beauty about Permatique, because any other product, if you would have put it on there and it got blotchy like that, and then you go to seal it, you would have been screwed. And I honestly think it might be one of the best sidewalks on YouTube, but I haven't seen them all. We just cleaned it all up. It's gonna look good. We're not sealing it today, but as you see, it's drying out. It's gonna be a dark charcoal in the middle, red on the outside with gray joints, and then he's gonna put some stuff around it, landscape around it. Obviously, the steps up there are just stamped with form liners. I'll show you what those look like close up. They turned out pretty nice. Do a little landscaping around it, and it'll be sharp. Well, I hope you like it. I mean, we tried our best.
You did an outstanding job. Great crew, awesome job.
Need a reference? Would you mind?
Absolutely, anytime.
All right, guys, I'm putting on the last coat here. It's looking sharp. I went ahead, and you see on the sides, I sealed about 1 inch down on the edges. And I think that helps a lot in case you don't get dirt all the way up to the top. Now, what I did is I did 3 heavy coats of sealer. Now, if you're in the summertime, don't use heavy coats of sealer. But if it's cool like this and you got time for it to dry, you can put it on as thick as you want. If you're pouring concrete, try to pour early in the morning and don't pour too much. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace!